Y'all remember at the height of Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma's feud, when Nicki claimed that Papoose was the one writing Remy's songs and she was being called out for being bitter? Turns out, she wasn't lying, because Papoose himself recently said, again, that he wrote 90% of Remy's songs.
I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth.
Well now, the Barbz are like, mother is always right, because everything else Nicki hinted at years ago about Remy, from the fake loyalty, to her being a cheater, to her lyrics being written for her, the behind-the-scenes manipulation and the lies, is literally playing out in real time right now, because Remy and Papoose have reignited the feud. But honestly though, what's with Remy and Papoose always going after each other's necks? I thought they already both moved on. Anywho, y'all know that the feud between Nicki and Remy Ma goes way back to some Dirty Money lyrics, where a young Nicki supposedly threw shade at the Queen of New York title, and Remy assumed she was talking about her. Then things escalated in 2017 when Remy dropped Sheather. That track was 7 minutes of pure, unfiltered aggression, where she aired out everything about Nicki, from plastic surgery rumors to everything else she could come up with at the time. After that, Nicki took her time, but eventually clapped back with "no frauds," essentially telling Remy that while she's worried about street cred, she is worried about stats and bank accounts. Let's just say that since then, Nicki and Remy have never seen eye to eye. And now the Barbz are saying that everything she said about Remy being a serial manipulator and a liar was true. And Papoose is the one who has been spilling the tea. See, recently, Papoose talked about his fallout with Remy and attempted to paint himself as the ride-or-die husband who finally had enough. As y'all know, Remy Ma and Papoose met in 2004 and built a strong bond before Remy was sentenced to 6 years in prison in 2008, and they tied the knot in a jail ceremony where they exchanged vows over the phone. They were actually supposed to get married physically while Remy was behind bars, but the plan fell apart after Papoose allegedly tried to smuggle in a skeleton key that could be used to open handcuffs. Because of that, he was banned from visiting the prison for 6 months, leading to the unofficial ceremony over the phone. Well, after her release, they also had a proper ceremony in 2014, and their love story was showcased on Love and Hip Hop New York, where fans saw their devotion firsthand, and Papoose was always painted as the one who stood by Remy. Unfortunately, things ended badly between Remy and Papoose, and in his recent interview, Papoose was trying to say he is the one who stuck around when nobody else did. Now, the other thing that Papoose claimed is that he never cheated on Remy with his new partner, boxer Claressa Shields, and that he met her in 2024, even though Remy exposed text evidence suggesting they were in contact as early as 2022. Y'all remember, Remy is even the one who leaked DMs between Papoose and Claressa, and she alleged that the messages were part of a broader effort to tarnish her reputation. She also accused Papoose of plotting to have her arrested and conspiring with another woman to ruin her. Then she suggested that while she was away, Papoose and his alleged lover had threatened to leak intimate content as a form of revenge. In addition, Remy shared additional text exchanges between Papoose and Claressa before calling her stupid for being involved with Papoose, while also claiming that she was the one with the money and not Papoose. Then things took a whole other turn when Remy accused Papoose of DV writing, "So you forgot the pool never got finished being remodeled, cause you were attacking me in the garage and the workers called the cops to get you off of me?" However, when Remy was saying all these, Papoose denied the accusations and countered with claims that Remy had been unfaithful throughout their 15-year marriage and branded her a narcissist. He actually revealed that he had requested a divorce multiple times, accusing Remy of prioritizing public drama over resolving their issues privately for the sake of their young daughter. He wrote, "Sad to say that Remy Ma is a narcissist. She chose to cheat repeatedly. Now that I finally moved on, she's playing the Vic. I have requested a divorce numerous times. She rather clout chase on social media than handle this like civilized adults. I did not want to do the social media foolishness. For the sake of my 6-year-old baby, she has to go to school. As you can see, I remained quiet through this all." In addition, he also denied the allegation that he was responsible for Remy getting arrested, and he even later shared a photo Remy cozying up to her long-rumored lover, battle rapper Easy the Block Captain, and added, "While I was home with my daughter last Christmas, this is where Remy Ma was. Now that I finally moved on, she's angry and making up lies. I told her we could divorce like adults. She refuses to do that because I wouldn't lie and say I didn't knock this chump out." Well, Papoose once again doubled down on his stance and framed his new relationship with Claressa as organic and genuine, while implying Remy was the one who cheated with Easy the Block Captain. In fact, according to him, she was cheating on him the entire relationship. Allegedly, Remy is also the the one low-key stoking the flames on those Clarissa being the breadwinner rumors. She has previously said that she was the one who was truly carrying the financial weight during their marriage, basically making it sound like Papoose was just along for the ride. And now, by calling him broke and claiming she had all the coins, she's totally setting the stage for people to think Clarissa is the one picking up the check now. But if you ask Papoose, he will tell you that's just another lie started by Remy Ma.
Well, the interesting thing is, though, when I put that tweet up, a lot of the responses was, oh, he's not gonna break up with her, she makes all the money. Now, she's done interviews that basically said that you pay all the bills.
What you want me to do, Vlad? Like I said earlier, false narrative.
Well, on the other hand, Remy also clapped back and was like, I'm definitely not going down without a fight. And she released a diss track directly attacking Papoose and Clarissa. She went after his ghostwriting claims, saying that Papoose has never ghostwritten anything for anyone, let alone her. She also pretty much called Papoose broke again and took a shot at Papoose' new relationship, implying he's doing the most for a so-so situation, and questioned Clarissa's baddie status. But baby, Remy picked the wrong fight, because Nicki Minaj, of all people, is now backing up Papoose against Remy Ma. According to people close to Nicki, she feels vindicated that Remy is getting exposed for the fraud she is. She's saying that it's just the start, and if Remy doesn't calm down, she will be on her neck. I mean, it's just been a whole other cycle of blame games, and word on the street is that Nicki is low-key clowning the fact that the same man who allegedly tried to break Remy out of jail with a skeleton key is now the same man Remy is calling a liar in her lyrics, and trying to manipulate the fans into thinking Papoose had nothing to do with her career. And the Barbz are saying that Nicki has been clocking Remy's behavior for years, allegedly calling Remy a serial manipulator who hides behind a street loyalty brand that doesn't actually exist. They're saying that for the longest time, people thought Nicki was just being petty, but now that Papoose has gone on Vlad TV and basically confirmed everything, it proves that Remy was the liar and the manipulator all along. I don't know, guys. There's a whole other angle to this, where some people are claiming that it's the other way around, and that Papoose is the real and manipulator, and that Nicki is just salty. But let me know who you think is the manipulator between the two in the comments section below.